Alright, we're going to continue on with our agility presentation. This time we're going to look at agility overview demo. So I'm going to go through the process of setting up agility and show you how I've got things organized so that we can process a demo. In this case, I'm going to start with users, then I'm going to look at document management, I'm going to take a look at our lot number builder, and then I'm going to specifically drill down into a few items in the item master. So let's keep going. Alright, the first thing we want to do is get into Agility Explorer. We're going to pick the company we're going to work on. And I'm going to head over to the File Options area and take a look at the users. So I have a few users set up in my system. I'm going to double click on Joe. I'm loading his specific priorities that he's got set up on his device. So if we look at Joe's device, these are the different items that I've checked off for Joe to use. Now let's go look at the handheld. So I'm going to open the handheld, log into the device as Joe, and now I'm looking at Joe's components. You'll notice that I have quite a few components on his screen. It's more convenient not to have to scroll. So maybe I'll eliminate the bin drill down. So I just uncheck that box. I go back to the handheld and just have Joe log out and log back in. And you'll notice now that bin drill down is gone, and I have 9 icons easily displayed on the screen. So that's pretty good. Okay, let's finish this, and let's go over to Options and take a look at Document Management. Documents are stored inside SQL Server, and if we begin to think transactionally, when one thing happens in Macola, we want another thing to happen. So, as in our example, we're going to look at PO receiving. And in PO receiving, I'm just going to open my document. So, this is the crystal report that I have saved inside the system and linked back to many different fields inside of Macola. You can have multiple documents print at the same time. So if I do a PO receipt, maybe I need a specific document to come out with that item every time I receive it. I can gang print those documents together. Okay, so that's where documents are stored, and we have a number of places documents can be consumed in the system. Inventory labels, labels used for picking, and shipping documents, shop floor, receiving, POP, packaging. Packaging is our layer for pallets. So when I pack a pallet, maybe I need a specific label to come out with that. And of course you can have many user-defined labels. Moving on, let's take a look at the lot builder function. Of course, Macola has the ability to build lot numbers, but WiSys has gone a bit further. So inside the WMS setup, we have a function called serial lot numbers. In my example today, when I build a POP pallet, I'm going to produce a finished good from a POP order, and if you look here, I have some options. So we have the normal static global, but we also have a table column lookup. So notice over here, I've got a POP order header and the POP order number. I'm padding that to the left with a 0, and I'm going to use the full 8 characters. But I have other options for date, time, the sequential global in Macola. I can get the year, the month, the day, and I can get the Julian date. I'm going to be using the Julian date back here. So 8 and 7 is 15. It fits perfectly into the Macola lot number field. And I can get the day of the week, which starts on Monday, or the day of the week using Sunday as the start date, and the Julian day of the year. And here's Macola IM setup fields that I could also grab and stick on a label. So this is serial lot number setup. Let's go ahead and go into the item master. And as I mentioned before, you can have many views of this data. So I'll look at the Bob view. And that has my saved special information right here. So what I wanted to pick off today were a couple of items. These are the items that are going to go into s'mores. So if I look at the s'mores item and I look at the bill of material, you notice as I hover over different items, the buttons along the bottom turn on and off. So if I look at the bill of material for s'mores, you'll see it consists of graham crackers, chocolate, and marshmallow. And if I look at chocolate, you'll notice I have a sales order for chocolate. Here's my sales order 84. And I also have a PO for chocolate. Purchase order 65. Okay, that's it for now.